Well, good evening, Warriors. We are currently at Gracie Barra in Kissimmee, Florida. And let me tell you, I am super stoked. So Coach Sai is going to be teaching what's about to happen behind me. That is a striking and Muay Thai class. So yeah, made it here to Orlando. Looked online, this place looks great. So we're about to jump in, you know. So I don't know about you, but I'm excited, y'all. Can you tell? Okay, so let's get some training on. Let's get better. What do you say?
Welcome back, y'all, to the MMA Journey, vlog number 14 at Gracie Barra in Kissimmee, Florida. Yeah, I kept pronouncing it wrong the whole video, so sorry about that. But yeah, let's jump right into it. What do you say? Time for a little Muay Thai.
Everybody's gearing up, y'all. It's go time. Yeah, I know, that was really cheesy. I know.
That's embarrassing, but I figured I'd include it. And so anyways, yeah, let's jump right into it. So this is Coach Sai. He was the one running the Muay Thai program, and he was, we basically just did some basic kind of drilling today, went over some of the basics, which, you know what, in all honesty, you can never do too much of. And this was Twister. This guy was just really cool. Like, like personally, I thought the guy was amazing. He's a fellow believer. We got to do some drilling together. He's actually had, I think he said, like 8 fights or something like that. So this guy's definitely experienced, but we were just kind of like getting to work together. As you can see, we were like laughing, joking, having some fun. But yeah, it was a fun class. And so let's jump into the jiu-jitsu.
All right, y'all. We're in the jiu-jitsu class right now. Professor Igor's teaching. So full house. And this guy's in him.
All right, y'all, so let's jump right into it. And so right now I was rolling with one of the coaches there. This is Ricky Nelson. He's one of their black belts. Hey, just be warned, y'all. I'm currently in a Starbucks, and this place is slammed. So sorry if it's loud in the background. But anyways, yeah, let's jump into it. So went for a butterfly. He does a great job of keeping his feet down, neutralizing it, working around to the side. I did a good job of nothing. So anyways, sorry. And so, all right. So at this point, I'm trying to get to one of the legs, which I really was just trying to create something to latch onto so I could try to work my knee back in there because I need to get towards the hips. So, you know, just kind of want to use some frames and create some space. I got the left elbow in there, but, you know, we know how this is going to go. I mean, he's got a black belt. He's going to win. Spoiler alert. But, all right. So at this point, I kind of grabbed with the left leg. I wanted to create some space. Looks like someone photobombed us with just their pinky. That was unique. All right, and so I'm not in a bad mood, y'all. I promise. I'm not. You know. And so, all right. So at this point, he's got me kind of turning away from him, which is the opposite of what I want to do. I'm trying to work my way back into him. So I'm trying to get my left leg up to his hip, but he's using his left arm to create just a really nice frame. Makes it almost impossible for me to get over there. And so, same thing. I'm trying to get the leg up there. At this point, it's almost, you can see almost the despair. I probably should be working something different, but he's got my right arm isolated. He's got his pressure on me. Boom, he gets over. I even try, of course, yes, y'all, of course, I was trying to grab half guard as he came over. It just didn't work out. Sometimes that's life. Sometimes you have a dream of catching half guard in a black belt, and it just doesn't come true. And so anyways, all right, so next up we have a, so sure enough, yeah, he tapped me. He was just slick. And golly, y'all, somebody smells bad. Holy cow. Sorry, y'all. This is like distracting smell. Is it a homeless guy? I mean, I'm not knocking. I live out of a van too, you know, but I'm saying it's like, geez Louise. Golly, that was like so strong I just lost my train of thought. Anyways, okay, so God, that was the best scissor sweep I think I've ever seen. Did you see that? I was like working around to the left and he like threw me, like effortlessly threw me. I had to like walk back to him. That's when you know it's a good sweep, is when you have to like get off the floor and like walk back to your partner. Okay, so I was trying to compress here, then yank back so I could try to get a leg drag. He felt it. He's kind of keeping his legs engaged. Golly, if I had to describe kind of his game or something that he just did really well, is his leg engagement was incredible. So were his grips. Like he didn't waste anything. He didn't just sit there pointlessly with his hands there. Yes, I just got wrist lock. I've never had that happen from this position. It was very, very eye-opening. it was actually really shocking. Like, I even had trouble, like, returning to the roll. I was like, golly, I can't believe that just happened. So at this point, trying to catch his leg. And see that this gi grip that he's grabbing with his on the right side, and he's got his leg over me. That one was kind of, that was difficult to deal with. So I'm trying to keep him flat, which he's kind of using that compressed pressure. Tries to roll. It didn't work the first time, so he rocks, uses his leverage. Name of the game, that's jiu-jitsu. Use your leverage. Kind of begins going for the sweep. I tried to recover almost to like a turtle position. I let go of the legs and just kind of tried to roll with it to re-neutralize. Now trying to like work around to the side. He goes for the butterfly into the scissor. That was genius. Same thing. I'm just trying to hang on to the legs so I can try to recover. Look, y'all, even on some of these moves when it seems like I'm doing well, I'm not. Remember that this guy he's like testing his game and experimenting and having fun. This isn't like I'm pushing him. This is more like he's just tolerating me. It's probably a good word too. So it kind of goes for a sweep, just kind of tried to jump over with it. And that's the thing. That's kind of the difference between him versus, that's the difference between a black belt. It's like, how many sweeps has he already attempted? Not worried about whether if it lands or not, just more for the sake of like his offense is confusing my strategy in my game. So I'm kind of flattening out. I need to get my shoulder down, but he feels it, so he just rocks, sets me right up. Golly. Smooth, y'all. That is smooth right there. And so anyways, yeah, so it's like he just his grips, his just engagement. So I'm trying to, I think I was going to go for like a north and south. I think he just felt it, instantly grabs the grips. I'm over here trying to, I want to grab one of his legs and work that arm out, try to see if I couldn't sit up or something. But yeah, he got the arm bar. No questions asked. And so, all right, we're going to do this again. But it's like, even when you roll with these guys, it's like, it's so eye-opening, and it's so, like, you're just sitting there in like shock, and you're trying to think of like what to do next. But that's the thing, is it's like I'm only thinking of like what to do next. That's what we're, I don't know where you are on your journey, or maybe you're somewhere similar, maybe you're ahead, maybe you're behind, but it's like that's my problem, is I'm just trying to think of what to do next. He knows like his next 4 steps at any given moment, and the sooner all of us, begin to think on that level, the sooner we grow. And that's even, and as a black belt, I'm sure his goal is to get to where he knows the next like 20 steps, So anyway, so same thing. He's got his frames, his feet framing up against me, or his legs. He's maintaining that grip. Same thing. I'm trying to work in here, and I'm trying to now. I want to get one of his arms out of the way. I want to address this grip or something without him like setting up a choke or anything like that, or keeping my head too low. I want to work my shoulder in so I could kind of split his legs. Like I needed to make some room, so I tried to work around. He instantly starts going for a looping choke, and this forces me to kind of have to go up. So I kind of stand up, and he instantly uses that moment. Same thing. Go for the scissor, try to come back, grab that grip, trying to step around. Look, he's like, nope. I just put his leg on my hip, shove me right back, come back over. As soon as I think I'm passing, no. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look how graceful all that was. God, that is some beautiful rolling on his part. Him only. And so so at this point, trying to get a frame in there, he does a really good job of turning me. You see how he kind of keeps, like, exposing my back to him, which is exactly, once again, not what I want to do. So from here, I'm either trying to use the frames, kind of depending on what grab or what hand placement I have. I'm going to, the goal is to either head north and south or shrimp out. Maybe, kind of work to like a turtle position or something like that. No, he's already got his knee on belly, and he starts working it in. And it's so what I end up doing is, so this is normally where I go north and south. Now he just catches that nice little arm bar. Now I got my legs. This is my defense. I'm not saying this is the best way to do it. I'm just saying what happened in this match. I wanted to grab that leg of his, and I wanted to keep him from pinching his knees so I could try to work my arms back out. But watch this. He does like this crazy little, like, look how he scoots his hips back in. Oh, it's like genius. Then he like shoves the leg out of the way, resets up, catches me with the arm bar. And that's the thing, y'all. I don't know, if there's just a takeaway, it's Like, when we're watching this stuff, we need to be treating this like a Where's Waldo book, because it's that stuff. It's the little details that sometimes all of us overlook that's what makes a difference, and that's how you get to the black belt. And the other cool thing is, like, even after this, I mean, this academy was incredible. You know, Coach Ricky, he's just a wonderful example of that. These guys, even though they're the best there, technically they have like the highest level of humility. He took the time to let me experiment with the move. He was showing me how to deal with like the butterfly sweep of like kind of base and pinching the legs. And earlier when we were rolling, it went off camera, unfortunately. I wasn't able to include that part of the film. I got like a little clip of it, but I'll show it to you. But it's like, this guy's just taking the time to just show me like how to address that stuff. He's showing me his tricks. He's showing me his moves. Yeah, here, there we go. I spliced it in for you guys. So see what I'm saying? So I popped up, rocked, thought I was going to get him. See how he just slams the leg shut, turns the hips, gets there, works out to the side, got to the side mount. And it was just incredible, you know, technique-wise, but it's even more incredible is that he's willing to just sit there and just show me. So I can't recommend this place enough. Gracie Barra in Kissimmee, Florida. Love this place.
All right, y'all, we're wrapping up the jiu-jitsu class here at the Baja Academy in Orlando, Florida. And let me tell you, it's Baja at Kissimmee, Florida, not Orlando, excuse me. And let me tell you, it's been absolutely insane. Professor Igor, just his coaching, his detail was incredible. The caliber here, I mean, you'll see in the footage just how big this place is. 4 black belts on the mat, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't get any better than that. And I got to roll with some of these guys. I'll try to make sure I include some of the film, some of the people I went with. Like this one purple belt, his name is Pace, he's really good. Got to go with Twister, he was insane. He's a fellow believer, that was always cool, but it's like, man, it's like, coach's attention to detail, his willingness to like work with you, him coming over on you and being patient as you like worked out the details. So if for any reason whatsoever, if you're in the Kissimmee area and you're looking to train MMA, it's like the Muay Thai Academy was class, the Jiu-Jitsu Academy was class. It was just, the class was insane. Both of them were insane. I cannot recommend it enough, you guys. So we just had some awesome time. I don't know how long I'll be here hovering in the Orlando area, but man, I'd love to get back. But either way, it's like it's a blessing to be here. So hey, make sure you guys are training. Make sure you're working hard. Don't be lazy, y'all. Seriously. And if you're gonna work out, why not learn self-defense and combat and grow in so many ways? And then you know in the back of your head, if you ever need to actually use it, you can. Yeah. So anyways, Gracie Barra, Kissimmee, Florida. Come check it out. All right. Talk to y'all soon. We're gonna get back to training and head on to the next academy.